Well, I think that the young players are gonna eat it up, because it's got a lot of flamboyant virtuosity, and the young players these days are very virtuosic, and they like to play fast, and they like exciting, dramatic music. So, when I was coming up, there was sort of we were in the throes of this anti-romantic rebellion, and people were just trying to get, I think there was an over-obsession with sort of, having every note just be, perfectly manicured in a way. And that kind of attention to detail certainly has its place. But this is a piece that also goes over onto the wild side. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun for the young virtuosos coming up, to have a hand at this piece and to learn the special techniques that are required to execute it. I would say that there's a lot of bleeding in of the flamenco tradition in this piece. Obviously, a lot of rasgueados, and meaning strumming chords. Also, a lot of really fast passage work, which in flamenco nowadays, ever since Paco de Lucia's revolution, of course, that's totally part of the flamenco tradition. And now that kind of virtuosity is starting to become more typical in the classical realm as well. Whereas when I started, it was still not that common to have an extreme degree of virtuosity. And now I see that the younger players, more and more, they're people that really can fly around the instrument, and I think that the epic of the totally manicured, careful, overly studied, to my ear, somewhat staid way of playing classical guitar. I think that epic has passed, and it's served its function. And I see now that when I hear the 20-year-olds play, I say, okay, they remind me of myself, when I was starting out years ago. So again, this piece has a tremendous amount of virtuosity, and it's all the fast passages. What we do with fast passages, we slow them down, practice them forwards and backwards, transpose the difficult passages to the keys and things like that to try to get a handle on it.